We were told from prosecutor Jerry Blackwell in opening statements that the jury is going to hear from the police chief, Madera Arredondo. So if we're going to stick with this line of questioning with police officers, why not call him next to continue that line of argument? Of course, we also are waiting to hear from the medical examiner, Dr. Andy Baker, about his cause of death. When it comes to whether or not Derek Chauvin will testify, Tamburino says really he's got nothing to lose after all of the powerful testimony that we've heard so far this week. The defense may want to consider putting Derek Chauvin on the stand. Michael?
That would be something. It would be kind of against most defense attorneys' better instincts. Hey, Kim, have you seen, we see the attorneys on camera doing their thing. What can you tell us about their personalities and their interaction? Are they all professional? Is there any sort of camaraderie there?
Well, I was in the courtroom this week sitting about 2 feet away from Keith Ellison, that is a Minnesota Attorney General who is in charge of the state's case here. And I will say that Defense Attorney Eric Nelson had to walk by him a couple of times, and Eric Nelson had accidentally bumped into him, moving Keith Ellison's chair, and both times Eric Nelson placed his hand on Keith Ellison's back and said, "Oops, so sorry about that." And right away, Keith Ellison, no problem. It's very Minnesota nice in the courtroom right now. However, there was one instance right off the bat during jury selection, and this was a Monday after that $27 million settlement was announced, where Eric Nelson that Monday morning had went off and said how disappointed he was about the announcement of that settlement in the middle of jury selection. Keith Ellison is in the room during that. Keith Ellison's son is a city council member and approved that settlement, and there was people could hear him say under his breath, "Well, what else am I going to be accused of today?" So I think that there's definitely tension between the two sides, but for the most part, everybody's trying to play nice. Again, we've only had 1 week of testimony so far. We still got plenty to go.
Oh, yeah. So that's some good inside dirt there. That's very nice. Hey, quick question. What do you think is going to happen on Monday? Are we going to see more officers? Are we heading that direction, or when are the experts coming on, the med experts?
Yeah, I think that, we were told from prosecutor Jerry Blackwell in opening statements that the jury is going to hear from the police chief, Madera Arredondo. So if we're going to stick with this line of questioning with police officers, why not call him next to continue that line of argument? Of course, we also are waiting to hear from the medical examiner, Dr. Andy Baker, about his cause of death. And so who knows if that will be a defense witness or a prosecution witness, but we are still waiting to hear from the medical examiner.
Yeah, and when this case takes that turn, it is going to be dramatic. Kim, thank you so much for the inside info and the on-the-ground facts and figures from Minneapolis, Minnesota. We'll talk to you next time.